Hello beautiful beings, my name is Nick and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about free will and predetermined future or fate. I believe that we do have free will here on this earth, but I do believe that we do have a predetermined future at the same time. Any logical person would come to the conclusion that this doesn't really make sense, right? You can't possibly, logically anyways, have both at the same time. Like the two ideas, just like, they're opposites. So most people would just think that, both can't feasibly be true at the same time. So let me explain. Okay, first of all, let's clear this out of the way. Time is just an illusion. The only real time that truly exists, that is real, is the now, the present moment. So have you guys ever heard of Mandelbrot Zoom? If not, Mandelbrot Zoom, you can look up on YouTube. There's like many different videos on it, but it's basically an image of forms and shape or patterns basically in one image, and you basically have like a mathematical equation set inside the program to create this image, and it basically zooms in, and as you're zooming in, you're always seeing further and further into the pattern of the image, and as you're zooming in, there's always something new. But basically all this novelty being created as you're zooming in is created automatically with this equation. And basically you can zoom in into infinity, and there's always going to be patterns created with that equation inside the Mandelbrot. So basically in our universe, it's the exact same or very similar process of the Mandelbrot Zoom. So it's the exact same process for our own universe, in my opinion. Basically, we just use a different equation, a different mathematical equation through divine mathematics, basically through the Fibonacci sequence, things like the golden ratio, or just sacred geometry in general, but mostly the Fibonacci sequence if we're comparing it to the Mandelbrot. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, you should definitely make your own research on this. Research Fibonacci sequence. Research the golden ratio or the phi ratio. Look up sacred geometry. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff when you actually start digging into it. Okay, so think of the universe like a sort of simulation, right? And you're the programmer, and you decide to type in this mathematical equation as a baseline for the automatic creation process of the universe. And this equation basically transcends everything throughout this universe. It's basically embedded in the laws of physics, if you wish. So it transcends throughout everything throughout the universe and creates as we're zooming in or as we're zooming out of it. So time is an illusion. We're not going into the future. We're merely zooming in, just like in the Mandelbrot. So your life is like a movie. You didn't choose your character. The movie is playing right now, which is the present moment, but it's kind of an interactive movie where basically you choose what to do, what choices you were going to make, but you don't know exactly how it's going to end up. You have kind of an idea how it's going to end up, but you don't know exactly how it's going to end up. It's part of the magic, the mystery. Okay, so now keep that in mind. Now, in the infiniteness of different possibilities that our world can have, all possibilities, all choices you can make, every single decision that you decide to take. So all of these possibilities, possible choices you could, make, all exists in a parallel reality. There is an infinite number of those parallel realities, or alternative timelines if you wish. And basically you may enter any of those timelines depending on the choice you make. Like every single choice you make, every possibilities that even exist, basically is already a separate timeline on its own. It already exists elsewhere. I believe that all possibilities exist. Okay, so to come back to my original thought. So when I say that the future is already predetermined, or that fate exists, I mean that it connects you, it connects basically your spirit to that frequency of that parallel reality. And that the future of that specific reality is already set if you don't change anything or don't make any changes afterwards. But I still believe in free will because you're still in control. You can still make the decisions on to which frequency or which parallel reality you actually decide to connect to based off of your choices. So now do you understand a bit what I'm trying to explain when I say that both can actually exist simultaneously? Simultaneously. I have so much hard time saying this word. So basically, don't let your frustrations, your sadness, a bad day, a bad situation that happened to basically take a hold of you and keep you down and basically become your final destination. There is always a brighter day on the horizon. So this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. It's very appreciated. Please consider to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I like to talk about many different subjects, philosophy, sometimes a little taboo subjects, talk a lot about spirituality, a little bit of science, a little bit of everything. I like to juggle a little bit with ideas. So anyways, thank you so much for watching again. I just want to send you guys just positive vibes your way, sending you much love and peace, and I just want to tell you that I love you, whomever you are, because we're all one. We are one, and that's the deepest truth, I think. That and love, which no other emotion can ever override. Love is the strongest out of all. You can never drive hate out of a place with hate. You can only, take care of it with love. That's the only way to really connect. So have a wonderful day, and namaste.